Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I am Steve Shaw, and guess what, guys? Number one, I didn't sleep much last night, working until 4 a.m., working on articles. But guess what? I actually lift, guys. I actually lift. Not like all these other YouTube channels where these guys are like this thin. They look like if they turn sideways, you can't see them. You wonder if they actually lift. I actually lift, guys. So anyway, moving on. I want to talk about slow negatives. One of my amigos from the Massive Iron Facebook group was talking about slow reps and asking if they actually worked. So I want to share my opinion with you on that topic in this video. Things got kind of heated, he said, between him and a couple of the members of some random IIFYM Facebook group. They were proclaiming that the holy grail of training, hallelujah, praise Tom Platz, praise Phil Heath, the holy grail of muscle building training was slow reps. For those of you who don't know, slow reps go like this. And if you fall asleep while I'm doing this, guys, I'm sorry. I'll try to wake you up when I'm done. Here's how slow reps go. We building muscle yet? We building muscle yet? Y'all think I'm crazy, right? Y'all think I'm kidding? This is how slow reps go, like 10, 8-second negatives, 10, 8-second positives. You know what? I've tried that crap, and I call it crap because personally I think it's crap. And because I think it's crap, I have the right to express my opinion and tell you I think it's crap because I think it's crap because I think it's crap. These slow reps, I've tried them. They bore the living heck out of me. These things have been around for decades. Mike Mentzer used to talk about them. This type of training has been around for decades. It reappears every so often under a different name, blah, 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 blah. Now look, can this type of training work? Yes, any type of training can work as long as, wait for it, still waiting, you're using progressive overload. I don't care what you're doing in the gym. Drop sets, supersets, slow-mo, dull as shit, training like this. I don't care what you're doing in the gym. As long as you're progressing, as long as you're getting stronger, it will pack muscle. Is this the holy grail of muscle building training? Hell no. And if anybody ever tells you it is, tell them to come on over here and listen to what I'm about to say. Are slow reps the holy grail of muscle building training? Hell no, kids. Hell no, they're not. Now, for the natural lifter, because 90% of you are natural, and even for the enhanced lifter, they might build muscle. They have the potential to build muscle, but they're not going to do it any quicker than just going to the gym, using compound lifts, maximizing every set, focusing on progression, and working your balls off. If anything, they're going to slow progression. They're going to slow gains. You can take that quote and you can turn it sideways and you can shove it up these dogmatists' ass because that's the reality. If anything, they're going to slow gains for the natural lifter, guys, because you're not getting as strong as quickly. You're not using the explosive, natural way the muscle fibers are meant to fire. They're meant to push that shit. We're not designed to sit here and go, while watching The Price is Right. I mean, seriously, take a fucking pre-workout. This isn't the way we're designed to lift, guys. We're designed to lift with power. That is how you're going to recruit a maximal amount of muscle fibers, or that is one aspect of recruiting a maximal amount of muscle fibers. Now, I understand there's some science that might say that these are very effective at building muscle. You know what? There's also a pool of like 8 billion lifters in the history of lifting who haven't used this, who haven't had any need to use this, who are still building muscle. Personally, I don't care about the science. There's science to back up pretty much anything can build muscle. Here's the thing. Like I said, it can build muscle, but you're not going to get as strong as quickly. You're not using these explosive reps. You're not working with how the body is designed to function. If anything, it's going to slow your progress. One other factor, if you have the intestinal fortitude to stick with slow reps for 3 to 5 years, God bless you. But honestly, I don't see anybody, I've never heard of anybody in 29 years in the iron who has been able to stick with this type of training for an extended period of time, because it's not practical. It's boring as hell. Put some science behind that, you science nerds. So yes, it can work. B, it's not as effective as just going to the gym, progressing in heavy compound lifts, and C, it's dull as hell. Now, the take-home tip, if you want to implement this in your training, great. Here's what I would do. Go to the gym, knock out your heavy work, heavy compound lifts, and then do a little bit of rep work, get your heavy lifts in with your heavy compounds, and then move on to your assistant work and get your rep stuff in, whether you're doing muscle building or powerlifting or whatever your goal is. And then if you want to try something like this, do it as a burn or pump type of set before you get out of the gym. But remember this about pain, and remember this about burn, okay? While it has the potential, while there is some science that shows that pumps have the potential to add a little bit of muscle size, it doesn't compare to just progressing on the big compound lifts. So it's like icing on the cake and not the cake itself. But remember this. When it comes to pain, when it comes to burn, I can take this little bottle cap, I can take this little shaker that weighs a pound, I can hold it over my head, and you know what? Sooner or later, that muscle's going to start to hurt. Sooner or later, all that lactic acid's going to build up and that muscle's going to start to hurt. Pain doesn't mean shit. Okay? Lactic acid buildup doesn't mean shit. It doesn't necessarily equate to muscle building. It's not the same as, hey, I'm building muscle. Pain and lactic acid buildup does not necessarily equal muscle. So, if you're going to try this as a finisher, as a pump set, as a burn set, whatever, make sure you're using the heaviest weight you can for that rep speed. Make sure you're trying to progress. Don't just go into the gym and take 2 pounds and go, I'm doing slow reps today. I'm doing slow reps. You like that voice? I don't like that voice. Maybe I should ban myself from YouTube. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, guys, there is a link below. Come on over, post your questions in that link. I answer every question you post, even if it's about my beard. And if you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do, because I'd appreciate the support, guys. So guys, as always, thanks for watching, and have a great... Let me just rip this t-shirt, whipping out those front delts. Have a great day. I actually lift, but sometimes I sleep too.